Hello everyone and welcome back to the Tech Stack channel. So today we are trying to going
Please. So I want to create an Excel in Cloud, Anna, but I'm not able to create it. But I can able to create in desktop. How to create a cloud and also create a table and also append the rows. Can you
okay.
please show me those?
Okay, so you're able to create the Excel in desktop flow, but you're not able to create Excel in cloud.
Yes, correct.
Okay, we'll try to explore that. So let's go back to the Power Automate flow. So before going, so first of all, what you need to know, you need to see here, create or upload folders. Just create one sample Excel file. Okay, now whatever it may be the name, forget about, and just refresh. The file will come here.
So why we need to create one sample? Anna? Why? So can't we create directly like as
Yeah,
Power Automate desktop?
I will show you that thing why. So when you go to the Power Flow, Power Automate Cloud Flow. So I can use the Excel activities. So we can use here two Excel activities, either business or made with shared drive. Sorry, OneDrive. So when you go inside any of this activity, you cannot see the create workbook is there. So here you can use only create worksheet. So when you go to local desktop, so there we have the option which we call, we can create a new workbook, or else you can open the workbook, anything like how we are open normal Excel file, like that you can open, but that facility is not there. So due to that, we are going and create the one sample. So then only one sample is created, no? Then we can do our whatever the stuff. The same thing when you go downside, let me add this. I will type one more Excel file. So here also you don't have any activities. So that's why we are going to create the first Excel file and go for the next steps. So now we already created one sample file. So now go back to the cloud and we need to get this metadata of this Excel workbook. So then only we are able to create. So whatever it may be, now the book one is a sample. So there is no data on it. First go to the cloud flow and add the activity which we called get file content. So here you are using the SharePoint activities. So just add this get file content. So after this, you can just connected everything, the sites, whatever it may be. So you are using whatever you are using, just connected that and identify the file, which file you are using. So right now I have the files at.
Anna, I have a doubt, Anna. What content we are getting over here?
I will show you that content now. So let's get that one and we'll show you what is happening. So after this file identifier, so I got that which workbook I'm going to target. So now everything is completed. So now let's test on it. Now when you go and see the output, so let's go to the output. So show raw output. So when you see here, I have the body and content type and content. So whatever you saw here, no big data. Yeah. So this is nothing but as a Excel creation of that. Okay. So nothing but as metadata. You can add metadata or might be normal data or might be the content. So the name will be might be varies, but the thing is similar. Okay. So how you can get this data now? So again, go back to here and you can see the body. Just copy this body. Okay. Okay. I copied that. And again, go back to the edit. Add the
We are getting the structure of the
Excel file creation.
Okay.
Okay. Now you can put it in variable or might be you can use this compose, whatever it may be. So you can store in variable up to you. So now I'm going to use in the compose activity. So just for this is temporary purpose. So that's why I use the compose activity. So just click the compose and whatever you have the data, yes, just paste it. Forget about this data, maybe something XYZ. Forget about this is done. Okay, now I have the metadata of the Excel file, how I can create it. Now go back to on the top, delete this activity. This activity is not required now. Okay, and again go back to the our drive, sorry, SharePoint, delete this file also. Okay, next go. Okay, this will take some time because I open now, so let it be, it will delete later. Now go back to here and take the file create or else create file, create file. So this also you can see the SharePoint. So we want to target our target is SharePoint. So just click it and again the same things you need to add it whatever details you want. No? So just give that file path. So here my target file path is test only. So I will give the test. And now I will give the file name as TechStack. Excel SX. So this is the mandatory, the naming convention and the format.
Okay.
Dot extension is enough. If you not create this extension, it won't create that with our Excel file. It will go something wrong and it will throw the errors.
Okay.
Now here you saw file content. Na? This file can go to this formula compose and give this output. So whatever you have the compose variable created, na, that has some output. That output you can pass it. Okay, now what it will do, it will create the my file as text stack. Now I will give the test and execution has been completed, and you can see the status whatever it may be. So here the execution has completed. Go back to the documents and I will just create the refresh. Now you can see this. I got the file as text stack, which can just a few seconds ago. So inside, if you want, you can change the sheet name or else let it be sheet one. It's up to you. Okay, now you got now how to create the sheet. Workbook with the help of Power Auto Cloud.
Yes.
Okay, the next thing is you asked me how can I update the data.
Yes.
Okay, so when you see here Excel, this is an online.
Yeah.
So here you cannot directly upload like .a1 value, .a2 value. You cannot update like this. So when you go our desktop now, there you can fetch the data like, and we can update A1 cell, A2 cell, A3, A7, B7. It will be. But when you're working with the online, you must should be get as a tables. So here we are going to update in the data like a tables only. Why this came into picture means when you go to flow and just click that Excel, and you can see the Excel for online. So here there is no nothing is like get cell, nothing is there. So you can create the get workbook or might be create workbook or create not create worksheet, add a row into the data table. These are all things, but you cannot get the data like A1, A2, A3 cells is not there. So that concept is not there. So that's why you are going into the different direction. So that's why this difference makes sense. When you go to desktop, it might be very simple, but when come to this online, it will take different things. Cloud. Okay. Now, first thing, what I need to, if I want to update any data, I need to create the table first of all. So just find where is the table, create table. Okay, just click it. And again, whatever the details you want, you need to fill it the details. And here my site and document library. This is a standard for every time document. And here you cannot give the path. Here what you need to know, you need to update this one. So already I have the data. Already I created the file. Okay. That file I need to update. If I update the partner, it will throw the error. Because already I have the data, I don't want to go again and again. It will throw a different kind of error, which is you are not able to access. So when you see here, body or ID, so you need to pass this variable. And what is a table range? Okay. Whatever the table range, I need the two tables. Two rows. A1, B1. A1 is to B1. Done. Next, when you come to see advanced parameters, just expand this and you can see the table name and column names. Okay. Okay, here you can put whatever your table name. I need the table name, data one table, or maybe some other name. So I will create as data one, my table name. And now you can see the column names. I need two columns. One is ID, another one is the name. Okay. Just I will put ID, colon, name. Okay. Now this is done. This part is completed. Next, I want to update the data. For that, again, click on the plus icon and make this Excel and take that, add a row into the table. This is the activity. Okay. Now again, these are the stuff for common. So just to select that which you want, and this is a document library, and my file. This here also you should not pass the path because it will throw the error. So you need to use this create file body item. That's it. And next we have the table now. So make it as custom value and go to here. Already we created the table now. We have the table name here. ID, title, these are not for using for different purpose, but we are targeting the name. So just select the table name. And downside, we need to update the rows. Row. So here we cannot update A1 equals to 10, A2 equals 10, it won't accept. So this will accepted by the concept of JSON format only. If you update simply A1 equals to that, it won't take. So because there is no columns, nothing is there. So it's completely depends upon the updated table kind of things.
So this is works on API, so we need to give the JSON, correct?
Kind of thing only, but we cannot say directly to API, but it will working on different kind of set. But half of the thing is correct.
Okay.
But you cannot say directly it's kind of API.
So it will only accept
It will
the
accept
JSON.
the format. It's accept the format as JSON.
Okay.
When you see some specific some of the fields which will accept the specific format, so they have designed like that. We need to follow that structure.
Okay.
Okay. Now I will create the JSON format. So you know now JSON format double quotes.
Yes.
So here we have the ID and name. So I will give this ID colon and my name is I will give the text stack. Okay. This should be in the double quotes. If you want to pass a variable, you can go here and which variable you want, you can pass it. Now I'm going the dynamic way, sorry, static way. If you want, you can pass a dynamic way. Comma. Next, I have the name now. Name, I don't know whether I keep caps or not small, I don't know. So let me take both.
So here, case also matter.
Case is true, na? So if you give something, you can try. So it might be throw the error because this is API format and it's very case sensitive. It won't be get it. API means nothing but as a JSON format. So let me add this name. Let me go here and add this. Here I will give text stack and top I will change that. So I will change the number as 567 and I will remove this data. So while you are creating, make sure that the format should allow the correct, there else it will throw the error. So now the format is correct. And you can see this advanced parameter. So date format, which is not required. I don't want that format as well. So now everything is completed. So it will update my data in particular table into the specific Excel file. Okay, now I will go back to here and I will try to delete this. Here two things which might be happens. So when you're trying to delete this Excel file immediately, it won't happen. So it will take some time or might be some we are opening and closing. So this is some kind of legacy because this is an online. So kind of legacy it will be there. So now I will delete this. Now it will delete because already it stores more than 5 minutes. So I will delete this as well. Okay. Now completed. Go back to the cloud flow and now we did it everything. So just I'm recalling. So if you want to get the file, first of all you need to go to the shared drive and create that file, get the content of that particular file and create the file here. So with the name of extension of xlxx and you create the table. So the table is a part of updating the data. So you cannot update directly. So this is the concept of this. Now just click on the test, go for the manual and save it. And it might be sometimes when you're working it might be the throw the error. So make sure that while you're working the Excel file, whatever you are working on that Excel file, it should be the close. If it is in open, it will throw the error. So now I will go back to the our folder and I let it load. Okay, I got the created text stack which is a few seconds ago. Now I will open this file. So it will take some time to load the data. Now data is not there, so I will just refresh once or twice. Got it. See, the data has been updated. Okay. Now here one more thing is now we created only one table. If I want to create multiple tables, is it possible or you're thinking?
Yeah.
So that also it is feasible. We can create multiple tables. So for example, right now I created A1, B1. You can create a D1, E1, EF1. So just what you do, go back to here, create the table, just copy this activity, click on edit. So just copy the action and paste on the downside, and go inside and change this to E1, E2, F1 and make the table name as data 2. Don't give the data 1 again. So it will get the kind of duplicate things. It won't allow. Again, it will throw the error. And just run it again. So before running, I told already the Excel file should be the close. So text one has created and we need, yeah, now see na, it got created two tables. So why it's taking reflect slow means it might be the happens of a network issue or might be the loading issue. So this is the happenings on this. So now I hope you got clear how we can do these things now.
Yeah. Thanks, Anna.